I am doing a IT Cosmetics tutorial. I'm using all IT Cosmetics to get this look right here. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, keep on watching. And don't forget to clicky down below, subscribe, and I'm going to be doing a whole lot more of makeup tutorials, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot of one brand makeup tutorials. So again, if you want to see this look, just keep watching. Let's get into it. So the first product I'm going to use is the CC no, that's not it. The CC Your Skin But Better Illuminating Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. This is in Fair. In the color Fair. This is what it looks like. And it is in a compact that looks like this. Excuse me if it's dirty, but I did use the poof on it. And what you do is you click this as many times to get as much as you think you need. My skin has already been moisturized and primed. I do not have IT Cosmetic Primer, so I'm sorry about that. But, so yeah, let's get going on this. I'm going to try not to talk too much throughout this, but we shall see what happens with that. I am using my flat top kabuki brush from IT Cosmetics. And if I'm looking over here, I apologize, but let me try to get the mirror a little closer to the camera, but not in its way. So this is a brand new product to IT Cosmetics, and as you can see, they say you can use one pump. I think I used 3, and it's still not enough. So a little chit chat and review as I do this. Do I think that this product is worth the price? No, I don't. I really like it because unlike the regular IT Cosmetic CC cream, it is a little illuminizing, which I really do like, but you get a lot less product than you do in the squeezy tube. So yeah, so I don't really think it's worth the price, because you do get like half the product. There are hacks on YouTube though, just so you know, on how you can actually open this product to get everything out. So keep that in mind. And I really love their brushes. I think their brushes are amazing. So I had choices on whether to go with, what do you want to call it? With their cream eyeliner, because they have the cream eyeliner. No, that's not it. Where is it? I think I put it away. They have the cream eyeliner in the, it looks sort of like this in the pot. I have that in espresso, but I figured I would just kind of keep this simple. So I would say this is medium coverage for as much that as I put on. But it claims to like blur lines and all that kind of stuff. I don't really find that too much, but I do like the kind of dewy finish that it gives. It just doesn't give this like straight up matte finish. I really like that. I'm kind of over the whole matte face thing. And it also came, this came like in a kit altogether. It also came with the Airbrush Perfecting Powder. This is sheer to full coverage optical blurring finishing veil. So I will be using that. I also have this in Fair, but I'm going to do my eyes, underneath my eyes next. This also came in the kit. It's a CC Plus color correcting full, I should be holding up here, full coverage cream and anti-aging serum. It is a broad spectrum SPF 50, and this is what it looks like in Fair. I don't have, it's got this little cooling tip, which is pretty cool. I don't have a lot of dark circles under my eyes. Oh, it is very cooling though. It's very nice as far as cooling goes. So it's not something, I'm gonna also use it up here, sort of as like a eye primer. You gotta be careful, like squeezing out, because you can squeeze out a whole lot of this product. But what I do like about the cooling tip too is you can also wipe it off so it's not gross, as opposed to something with like maybe a sponge tip applicator. I do not, or I could not find my concealer brush for my It Cosmetics concealer. I have a double-ended one. I couldn't find it for the purposes of this video, so I am going to use something else. Oh, this is an It brush. This is an It eye brush, but I have 3 of them because I'm obsessed with these. These are the ones you can get at Ulta. These are their blending brushes, and I am obsessed with these. So I have 3. So I will use one to do underneath my eyes to just kind of blend this out. I would usually use, this is not as thick as the Bye Bye Under Eye. And I actually like that because I don't like super thickness. Okay, so I'll blend it out there. That's how it looks so far. And then I'm going to use, this is the Bye Bye, I just put it in here, the Bye Bye Pores. I don't have the Bye Bye Under Eye stuff, so I use the Bye Bye Pores. And I will use this little brush right here to dab in here, tap it off, and just kind of set my under eye. And I do like this. I'm not a huge fan of loose pigment powders, but this one I really like. As you can see though, it does get all over the place. But I do like this. But that's what it looks like. Now, is this the Bye Bye Pores? Yes, this is the Bye Bye Pores. Normally I would use the Bye Bye Pores all over, but I'm not going to because I want to show you the newest thing that they have, which is the CC Airbrushing Perfecting Powder. You can use this as a foundation or you can use it as a powder. It's sheer to full coverage optical blurring finishing veil. So they're saying it's a finishing veil, but it really reminds me a lot of the, obviously, again, it's in fair. It reminds me a lot of the, what do you call it? The It Cosmetics Full Coverage Foundation, whatever. And to just sort of set my T-zone. Because this is supposed to have a blurring effect also. And I just put it in once. I don't love it, honestly. I love the, I don't love it. I feel it accentuates my pores. I will zoom you guys up so you can see. I like the Bye Bye Pores better. But that is just me. But I mean, even from my far away mirror, I can see it just accentuates. So I will zoom you guys in. So you can see, hopefully you can see, I really feel it accentuates my pores. But I do like the luminosity to it. It does give a little luminosity, so I do like that. Okay, so this is what my skin looks like with the foundation or the CC cream, Your Skin But Better CC cream, and the perfecting powder, and the under eye, and a little bit of the Bye Bye Pores underneath my eyes. So I will zoom in for you guys. You can see. I said it's not my favorite as far as the texture goes. I can see, like on camera, you might not be able to see it, but I can totally see my pores, everything like that. So this powder right here is finishing veil. I don't like it. I would go totally do the Bye Bye Pores. That's what I would do. But so next I'm going to do my eyes. Let's do my brows next, because that always takes me longest. Then I'm going to use the Universal pencil. This is a great invention from It Cosmetics. It's the Brow Power. And what it is it's super cool. It's got a spoolie on one end, and then on this end, it's a universal color. And what's really cool about it is you can go from blonde to super dark depending on how hard you press on it. So it's really pretty neat. So I press fairly dark just because I do have dark brows. They also have one that is a skinny pencil, and I actually like that one better. This one has a slanted tip, but when you use it, it kind of flattens out. So I don't love that. I like the skinny tipped one better. But in a pinch, this will certainly do. And what I like about it being a color or a formula that you can build up is that you can, you know, do it lighter in the front if you like and darker on the, you know, outer of your brows, or you can start off very light and then go darker. So then I just spoolie out my brows. So there is one brow. Can you tell the difference? Pretty cool, huh? And like I said, it really works well with my dark brows, which is just kind of weird. Like I was like, when I first heard about it, I'm like, there's no way this thing is gonna work. I don't get it, I don't understand it. But it really does work. Usually I do my brows in a very close-up mirror, but oh, let me turn to this side. But I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Brows are such a, you know, I love doing brows. And I hate them at the same time. I'm just gonna drag my tail down just a little bit so my brows don't look as stumpy. That makes me laugh. What I found with It Cosmetics was pretty cool about them is that you can really kind of do your makeup and get out of the house within like 10 minutes if you're not talking like I am. Eyebrows so not on fleek, but this is what you're gonna get. Okay, so next I'm going to do my eyes, but I'm just gonna use, ooh, I almost dropped it, this little trio today. And this is the Luxe High Performance Hydrating Eyeshadow Trio in Naturally Pretty Plum. So I'm just gonna use this today. I am going to try to map this out. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let me swatch this. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to, sorry, take some of my Fix Plus, because this is what I always do for my like base. And I'm gonna use this sort of purpley lilac color, sort of like a, almost a gray toned. And I am going to pack this all over my lid. Maybe if I get it even wetter. There you go. You really got to get it wet. But this is what I like to do, is just pack this all the way up to my crease. And this is actually a very light, it's a very, very light color. This is just giving me a very gentle wash of color, as you can see. It looks darker on camera, I think, but. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with a crease brush, with a detailer brush, and I'm going to use this darker plum color right here. Right there. I'm going to use that on the outside. This is a Sedona lace brush. It's a 904. I'm going to do this in my crease. I'm going to do this on the outside corner. And then in my crease. And that color is quite pigmented. And I'm just sort of bringing it up a little bit because my eyes are not hooded, they're just old. So I really kind of need to go up to get the effect. I'm going to do the other eye and then I will blend it out. Sort of like a V there. Then I'm going to take one of the blending brushes that I love. But can you see the illumination on my face? I really like it. So then I'm just going to blend this color. With a clean brush. And there you go. That looks much better. I'll blend it out. Great blending brushes though, really, really good. It gives you that nice diffused look. I'm gonna use the blending brush and just dip into here just a little bit more. And just kind of go right in the crease. Just to deepen it a little bit, but in a diffused way. And then the next color is this very nice like bronzy color, which normally I would use, but I'm not going to. What I might do, where is that other brush? What I might do is take the other side of this brush, put a little Fix Plus on it, and just throw a little bit in the center of my lid. Yeah, I like that better. It's making it not look so ashy. I like that. It's giving it like kind of a little pop and not making it look as ashy. Just a little. It's very subtle. And what I like too about, I mean, I think they called it this their shimmer. It's not super shimmery. So I like that. It's you know, it's subtle. It's not super shimmery. I'm just going to put that right where your eyeball is. Like right when you touch it, you're like, oh, I'm right in the center of my eyeball. The contouring and the cheek. This is the Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Cheek Disc with drops of light technology. Everything has drops of light technology in IT Cosmetics. And I am going to use this sort of angled kabuki brush to just do a little of the contour. This is not my favorite contour, honestly. I find it to be kind of yellowy. Or orangey, I mean. I don't love it at all. But I will show you guys a little trick. So what I'm basically doing is I'm taking this, I was taking the middle, I'm taking the outside and then tapping it off so I can get more of a defined line. But see how orange that is? I don't like it at all. But I blend it all together, so you will see what it looks like after everything is blended. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use this round, sort of very fluffy blush brush from It Cosmetics, and use the blush color here. And I'm just going to use the tip, just the tip, guys, just the tip. It's a very pretty color. It's like a peachy pink, and I'm just going to dab it on my apples and then brush it back. And at the same time, blend that contour out. I hope this is coming off on camera because it's looking good in my mirror. So I just dab it. I mean, I know it looks extreme, but then I just sort of blend it all together. And I usually go heavier with my blush, and I will show you why afterwards. Okay, so after this very heavy blush application here, I am going to take the Bye Bye Pores, okay, and I am going to dip the flat top kabuki in it. And look how much it gives you. It's just a mess. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I'm going to pat it on here to really kind of diffuse hard lines. So that looks all even. It just diffuses everything, and I really like this loose powder. I really do. And these studio lights, I gotta get new ones, guys. I really do. I don't like them. I think they're horrible. Because in my mirror, I can see, like, this on camera, this one looks so much darker than this side, but it's not. So we gotta get a move on here. Okay, so the next thing is lips. And this is the Your Lips But Better waterproof eyeliner. I've gotten a lot of use out of this. It's sort of just a universal nude shade. So I'm going to take this mirror, outline my lips. It's very creamy. And like I said, it's kind of a universal nude shade. I don't love these retractables because I really like to sculpt out my, my lips, and I find the retractables don't really let you do that. Because what I usually do to make my Cupid's bow my lips look a little fuller, is sort of connect my Cupid's bow. So I outline it. I don't know if you can see this here. I outline it and then I sort of connect the 2 points because my Cupid's bow is not very defined and my lips are uneven. This helps give my lips a little bit of boost. So there you go. Lips defined. And you know, you could just throw some gloss on top of this if you wanted to. It's a really nice, just basic nude color. So if you wanted to do that, you could do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just stick with that. The next thing I am going to do is highlight, and I'm going to take this brush again, this little pointed brush, and use the highlighter that comes in here. And just do the tops of my cheekbones. This is a pretty toxic highlighter. I like, and then just do down my temples. I like disco highlighter, guys, so that's just me personally. There's no such thing as too much highlight in my life. So I don't know if you can see that glow. It's just really, really, really nice. I take it on the tip of my nose. I don't go all the way down my nose because then it tends to make my nose look greasy. I will do my Cupid's bow that I just filled in. And a little bit on my chin. Like right here. This looks a lot more on camera, but I'm looking in the viewfinder because I'm like, oh wow, that looks like really super duper glowy on camera. Okay, so the last, no, not the last thing, almost the last thing. I'm going to be using this. These are not my favorites. This also came in the set. This is the CC Plus Blurred Line Smooth Fill Lipstick. It's supposed to, it's got collagen and all this other stuff. What I don't like with the lipsticks is they're not, I'm sorry, this packaging, let me get it. It's in the color Love. What I don't like about their lipsticks is they are not full coverage lipsticks. They're very, very sheer, and that is why I use the lip gloss. But it's in the color Love. And this is what it looks like. Basically, it looks like the lip liner. So I will put this on top. But if you were just to use this without a lip liner, I mean, you can always amp it up with a darker lip liner. But if you were to use this just without the lip liner, it's not, it's going to be very, very sheer. If you're into that, that's great. I am not particularly. And all this is basically doing is giving my lips a little shine. That's basically it. It's basically the exact same color as the lip liner. So if I used a different lip liner, that would be different, but I didn't. So, in fact, I'll swatch it on my hand for you just so you can see how sheer it is. It's very, very sheer. So if you like that kind of thing, cool. And the last thing I'm going to use is the new Hello Lashes extension lashes. We shall see. It's a very wet formula. I think that's one of the reasons that I do not love it, because it is very wet. But it supposedly has fiber infused technology in it. I do like the little ball on the end, so you can really get into the corners of your lashes. But that is one coat. And I am going to be careful because I'm not putting eyeliner on with this look. They do have no tug eyeliners. I don't own any. So you could follow this up with a total cat eye. I'm just not going to do it because I'm kind of keeping it natural today, or as natural as Chris gets. So that is one coat. You can see that. Zoom out a little bit more. I'm going to do one more coat and we shall be done. I'm not used to no eyeliner. I want to do a cat eye so bad, you guys, but I'm not going to. The good thing though about this being such a wet formula is you can most definitely build it. So with 2 coats, I'm finding it to be very nice and not clumpy at all. So it's not clumping together. I like that. I mean, like I said, is it absolutely makes my lashes look fake? No. You know, like regular fiber mascaras, but okay guys, so my last step is just I'm going to use a little of this highlighter right here that I used on my face, and I'm just going to use it above my brow. I'm going to take it here on this brush and just kind of sculpt out here. Underneath my brow. I really like this highlighter. It's like so multi-purpose. I'm just gonna drag it down a little bit to blend it in. You guys can see that. And I will take this clean blending brush and just sort of any harsh edges, just sort of, there you go. And it just gives it a little va-va-voom. And that is the completed look. Talk to you later.